And I think now they're on this run where obviously top of the Champions League table, top of the Premier League table, and it doesn't look like stopping at any point.
Look, Mikel's always very grateful for his fans, especially the travelling ones, but it is quite nice to see him out there going and clapping them and a genuine smile on his face, because honestly, management must be absolutely difficult, and we don't always see that from Mikel, him actually beaming with a smile. It's been a good season so far.
No, exactly, Laura. I think he's enjoying the moment, he's enjoying the momentum that he's been able to generate with this side, and, you know, it's been a collective team effort throughout this campaign and also in the Premier League, and you can really see that. You know, it's paying off, that consistency, and now they're getting the success as well and the results, and being able to put on some youngsters on the pitch as well, and Max Dalman and Harriman and Noose, like, that's fantastic.
OK, let's have a look at how they scored those goals then. This is the incident, the penalty incident, which is a great game, Declan Rice.
Oh, he was fantastic. You know, he dominated in terms of controlling the game and dictating the tempo, and he's just such an important player for the team.
Guys, we have to wrap this up because we've got another game to come. You can watch all of the interviews, the post-match interviews from this game for Arsenal on TNT Sports Social, so make sure you do. Anita, we say thank you.
And that's exactly how you want to get the goals. Continue, keep pushing till the referee gets the whistle.
Exactly, especially when you're a team that known to be a defending team. If you have the chance to score that much goal, you take the chance, and they did very well on this game.
Well, this, you have to say, was the first competitive game for Union Saint-Gilloise against a Spanish side. And take nothing away from how Atletico Madrid shipped up Neil, very, very emphatic with the victory since they had a slow start to the UEFA Champions League expedition. This is how they want to keep things going now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Moses. There were some must-win games tonight. And when I say must-win, if you don't win them, you can still come back because of the nature of the tournament. But for confidence levels and for making sure that you guarantee your home stadium being a fortress, then certainly Atleti had to win tonight and Tottenham had to win, and they both got the job done. And if I can just bring in Salomon, because his home side, Juventus, had to win and they didn't. And he was giving us his report, disappointing Juve. So for the problems for Juve deepen, but to your question to me, Atleti a good win, and for my game, Spurs an excellent win.
Well, that's how all the games has turned out ultimately in the different 7 venues. And Neil, you did say there were games that were a must-win. Bongani, Liverpool, Real Madrid, there was a must-win out of that. Liverpool wanted it the most.
Yeah, they did. And obviously Real Madrid would have had a perfect record. I'm sure obviously that's gone out the window now. But still in a great position in terms of them finishing the top 8. That will ensure that they obviously save a couple of fixtures that they don't have to play. I think that's important for teams such as them. And for Liverpool, after such a difficult period, this is an incredible sort of boost in terms of confidence and belief to get them back on side and back where they need to be in terms of form and obviously results. So some tough lessons have been learned over the past 7 games for Liverpool, but so far, you know, it looks like things are on the up and up. And as I mentioned, a win against Real Madrid at home is a huge boost for everybody.
All right, the 7 venues, 6 of them all concluded, except for 1. We are on Sean Butler time at the moment. 6 of them all concluded, except for 1.
A bit longer, but just I think probably again going back to Liverpool, the shape, they didn't really squeeze the pitch too high from a backline point of view, and they had no space for Mbappe to run behind. They couldn't. Lenny talks about the midfield. They had no control at all in the midfield.
Surely Alonso would have been prepared for that sort of approach from Liverpool. I wouldn't have thought anything Liverpool did should have surprised Xabi Alonso. Is it not his job as a manager to create this space for his attacking players?
That's his job. Make changes in game situations as well. I felt he didn't do them soon enough. You know, they need a bit of a revamp. It seems quicker. I don't know. It was just.
I'd criticise the start. I forget about the changes. I'd criticise the start.
No, but it's not working then, can he?
Yeah, but
change it quicker, isn't it?
Absolutely made no sense.
He's playing the formation either.
Yeah, but he's playing Gula, who's a number 10, the deep line central midfield position. I can understand that to an extent. He can get on the ball and get you playing, maybe. You're going to carry him out of possession of the ball, don't get me wrong. But then he puts a left-footed central midfielder on the right wing in Camavinga. I thought he would have had more confidence in his players to start Rodrigo or Endrick out there, play with that kind of natural, with real kind of forward dynamism to their play. Almost like he's a little bit negative in his approach, a little bit too cautious. We're not used to seeing that from any Real Madrid team.
What do you reckon on that?
I thought they were really predictable. I agree with Kenny in terms of the lineup. We were surprised. Thought Guler made a start on the right with Camavinga and Tchouameni in there to give them that sort of physical strength and power. Wasn't to be the key. He never made any sort of adaptation throughout the game at all. Mbappe was on the periphery of the game. Vinicius Junior was outplayed by Bradley, and they had nothing coming down the right-hand side from an attacking point of view.
Yeah, Liverpool had lost 6 and 7 before that win against Villa. They've now gone 2 for 2, and beating a Real Madrid team in this fashion has got to give them a fair bit of confidence. Alexis McAllister was the man who opened the scoring last year against Madrid. He did it again. That's their 300th goal in Champions League history. 1-0 Liverpool.
Team, everybody to a man, I thought was stunning. It was a proper... Everybody played the part, the fans included. I just thought it was absolutely terrific.
Crisis, what crisis?
Yeah, well, we've been waiting to turn the corner, haven't we? And Saturday was a really, really good start, solid performance, clean sheet, and a well-deserved 3 points. And I said before tonight's game, we needed to keep that momentum, and the expectation from what they did Saturday went into tonight. And the performance they put in. I love the fact that they rolled the sleeves up tonight, and it was graft. They worked really hard for that result tonight. It was everyone was putting a foot in, winning the tackles, challenging, getting back, doing all the stuff that we don't like as footballers. When you haven't got the ball, you've got to track back, win. All that was there tonight, and then at times it was a little bit sloppy, but I think that all played part of the noise that was in the ground and the nervousness. But at times Liverpool, when they did have the ball and had possession, were absolutely outstanding. If it wasn't for Courtois, it could have been 3 or 4.
Absolutely, and it was like that in the final, wasn't it? When we played,
2022,
it was absolutely. He had a worldie 9 saves. I don't think that's ever been recorded in a final. And you'd think he was going to do it again today, because there was at times in that game where we were so much on top. I think we were 9 shots on target again today. And you were just thinking, oh, please don't let it be like that. And he was making saves galore. And luckily enough, the one that we actually scores goes right between his hands.
Just to go through the attacking numbers, actually, Jason, from the game, XG, Liverpool's 2.2, Real Madrid's 0.45, shots 17, 9 on target, 8 saves from Thibaut Courtois compared to 5 shots, 2 on target for Real Madrid. Big chances, Liverpool had 4, and as you can see, Real Madrid had 1. Statistics don't tell you everything in football, but that is one of those nights, it feels, where if you just looked at that graphic on the screen, it is a fair reflection of what we watched.
Yeah, and I think if you look at the possession stats, I think, what is it, 61?
61 for Real.
Yeah, 61. And to limit them with that much possession to only really, I can remember Jude Bellingham's little drag and he smashed it, and
the one, and
keeper saved it.
I think he saved it with his feet in the outfield roll, was it?
I mean, that's the only thing I can remember Madrid doing, for all their attacking prowess and the talent that they had on the pitch in that area. They limited them to very, very little, didn't they? And they've, a lot of possession. So, in that sense, I think Liverpool defended really well. They got bodies back, and they just looked solid, didn't they?
I think we bullied them, which was nice. Yeah. We bullied them in all areas. I said to you, Rob, I enjoyed it because you don't have a second leg, and sometimes you're thinking if I bowl him over, he'll do me in the second leg. There's none of that with the way this is now. And you could see the lads, Robbo bowled one over early on. Connor did the same. And it's just, we were bullish today. We were confident we were better than them in all positions. And I think it just, the crowd fed off that. And I just thought it was an absolute, the performance there when you see some of those stats. And as you said, quite agree, Rob, doesn't tell you everything. But my goodness, that was a proper performance.
Yeah. I was disappointed with Madrid, to be honest, but I said to Tomo as we come in, I don't know whether I'm disappointed with Madrid because Liverpool made...
Real Madrid gave, and Liverpool, got it sorted.
Well, pretty much, even the Bayern Munich PSG game, also similar. Both teams were on 9 points, and, somebody had to obviously, like you say, give in, and unfortunately for PSG, more importantly is the 2 injuries to key players, Dembele and Hakimi.
Now that is key, and I know Morocco will be very, very worried with that Hakimi injury, in hope that is not as bad as it is. Now you look at 9-16, 17-24. Anything could happen as we look forward to the remaining 9 fixtures for tomorrow. And I guess that top 8 might just be shifting very shortly, very soon. Even though I do think like the top 5 or so will still remain just as they are. So that's how the table is looking. It's still everything to play for. Neil thinks, look, that might just be the end of the road for Copenhagen, who have just managed 1 point in 4 games and are rooted 33 on the log.
Important win, but we know that it doesn't mean anything because we have the experience of last season where we finished first in the first zone, and after we were out quite early. So we need to keep on going. I think it's important to build confidence. So it's a good day.
Is that your first headed goal for Liverpool?
I think it is. I'm not sure. I remember one against Wolverhampton, I think. So I don't think it's the first one, but definitely one of the most special ones.
What a delivery from Dominic.
Yeah, it was really good. Normally I'm the one that blocks for Hugo, but at that time I blocked and I saw the space, so it was a good ball from Dom. I just had to head it.
Were you starting to worry, though, that Thibaut Courtois was having one of those fantastic, unbeatable nights?
Yeah, it looked like, to be honest. He's a fantastic keeper, we all know. He had a few saves. So, again, I think he's a really good keeper. But today, I think we were better and we deserve to win.
And what have you got back? Do you feel this could be a lift-off moment in a way? It's been hard. It's been a little bit hard for you to find your rhythm. So what can tonight, a win over Real Madrid, represent?
Yeah, I always try to think about the team, not about me. It's true that maybe it wasn't the beginning that I wanted. It was a little bit hard for me, but now I'm getting in the rhythm. I just wanted to play some games in a row, so I'm happy that I had the possibility to play against Villa against today. So I'm really happy with it.
Match winner, goal scorer, and player of the match too. Well done.
Yeah, it was lit, and after we tried, but it was always going to be an intense game. We have seen a very great dispute game in today, and luckily we couldn't get anything.
Would you have expected a bit more from your team offensively after you went behind?
Well, we have tried for sure. We have reached the last line, but we didn't create that many chances as expected. This could happen, but we have been in the game just as part and with the small details that could go either way, and today it has gone a Liverpool way.
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois, do you have the best goalkeeper in Europe? Maybe the world?
For me, we have the best, and I'm really lucky that we have him, and he has made great saves today.
What did you make of Liverpool? They've had their own difficult run. What impressed you about Liverpool this evening?
Well, no, nothing new. Everything that we knew from them. Good tempo, good players, good energy at Anfield, and now it's Champions League, this group stage. Still many points to play, and we will try to be there.
Trent Alexander-Arnold came on. He got his reception. What did you make of it?
Well, it could be expected, but he was focused and he wanted to be with the team, to be part of it. So. First time.
It's out of the way now. What do you expect from him now moving forward? You want him fit, obviously, and I imagine he wants to get in your team to get not only Real success, but come back here and play for England.
Well, for sure he has big challenges for him. For sure it's new experience, step by step, but we are happy that we have him.
Thank you, Xabi.
Thank you.